हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू दिस प्रेजेंटेशन फ्रॉम राइजिंग पर्ल। हम आपके होस्ट, आपके दोस्त रॉय। दोस्तों, आपको मालूम है वी हैव बीन डिस्कसिंग सीरीज 10 ऑन सर्कल्स फॉर क्वाइट सम टाइम। आज दोस्तों एपिसोड नंबर 7। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट आवर सेकंड थ्योरम, दैट इज equal angles subtended at the center of the circle means equal chords. So दोस्तों, अगर if we have equal angles subtended at the center by two chords, इसका मतलब ये है दोस्तों that those chords are equal in length. Now दोस्तों, it was our episode number 5 जहाँ पे we talked about what do we mean by angle subtended by a chord. So we recommend दोस्तों that you please go take a look at that particular episode, that is episode 5, जहाँ पे we discuss what do we mean by angle subtended by a line segment or by a chord. So दोस्तों, now that is very important so that you can understand जब हम बात करते हैं that equal angle subtended at the center, what we mean by that. So चलिए दोस्तों, now let us go ahead and prove this particular theorem. So दोस्तों, जैसे हम always करते हैं, let us first understand the theorem clearly before we jump into the proof of it. So the theorem is telling us that if the angles subtended by chords of a circle at the center are equal, मतलब कि दोस्तों we have two chords that subtend angles, that is angle subtended by chords of a circle at the center. अगर दोस्तों if these angles are equal, so angles subtended by chords at the center of the circle, if these angles are equal, then the chords are equal. So इसका मतलब ये है दोस्तों, यहाँ पे we have drawn a circle with center O, right? Now let us do one thing. Let us do a simple construction. यहाँ पे दोस्तों what we have done, we have shown you two chords. So चलिए let us call it chord AB and let us call this chord CD. So आप notice कीजिएगा दोस्तों, so what we have done, we have in our circle we have drawn two chords AB and CD. Now दोस्तों, we have drawn these two chords in such a fashion that अगर हम when we join AO and BO, similarly when we join CO and DO, that is the angle subtended by this chord AB at center O is this angle. Similarly, the angle subtended by our chord CD at center O is this angle. So दोस्तों, we have drawn these two chords AB and CD in such a fashion that these two angles are equal. So दोस्तों, this is very important for you to understand कि theorem में क्या कहा जा रहा है. अगर आपको theorem ठीक से समझ में नहीं आएगी दोस्तों, then clearly you will not be able to prove correctly. So the theorem is telling us that angles subtended by the chords, so हमारी दो chord है AB and CD, and angles subtended by these two chords at the center of the circle. Center of the circle है दोस्तों O. O is the center of the circle. So angle subtended by AB and angle subtended by CD at the center, वो दोनों angles are equal. So हमें दी गई है दोस्तों that we have been given that angle AOB is equal to angle COD. ये हमें दी गई है दोस्तों. And then we have to prove now the chords are of equal length. मतलब कि now we have to prove that अगर हमें ये दी जाती है, this is what is given to us, we have to prove now कि जो AB है, that is the chord, right? AB is actually equal to CD. AB is equal to CD, ये हमें prove करनी है. So दोस्तों, now that हमें अच्छे से idea हो गई है कि what is the theorem telling us and what we have to prove, now we can start the actual proof itself. So चलिए दोस्तों, now let us exactly do that. So अभी हम यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं दोस्तों, so we have basically drawn our circle with center O, and यहाँ पे दोस्तों we have two chords, एक है chord AB and एक और है chord CD, right? So chord AB दोस्तों, it makes this angle at the center of the circle, and chord CD makes this angle at the center of the circle, right? So now दोस्तों, what is given to us, हमें दी गई है that angle AOB is equal to angle COD. because ये दोनों chords are such they subtend equal angles at the center of the circle. And दोस्तों now we have to prove that AB is equal to CD. So दोस्तों एक काम करते हैं, अगर आप now clearly you have two triangles, you have this triangle and this triangle. So अगर आप देखोगे दोस्तों now in triangles AOB and COD, अगर आप इन दोनों ट्राइंगल में देखते हो दोस्तों, so you will see that AO is equal to OC. आप पूछोगे क्यों? Because both are actually radius of the same circle, right? They are both radius of the same circle. So इन दोनों की length same है. Similarly, OB is equal to OD. OB या फिर BO जो भी आप लिखे दोस्तों, it's the same thing, is equal to OD. Why? Again the same argument, right? They are both radius. OB भी radius है and OD भी radius है. So दोस्तों, so इन दोनों triangle में this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and दोस्तों we actually have angle AOB equal to angle COD. Why? Because this is already given to us. ये जो है दोस्तों, this is given, right? So दोस्तों इसका मतलब ये है कि this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and इन दोनों साइड के जो बीच की एंगल है, the angle subtended in between these two sides, these two angles are equal. So दोस्तों हम कह सकते हैं then these two triangles are congruent as per, we can say these two triangles are congruent, that is triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD as per SAS congruence rule. That is दोस्तों side angle side as per SAS congruence rule. Now दोस्तों हम आशा करते हैं you have already gone through our series 7 on triangles, जहाँ पे we have talked at length about all of these congruence rules, theorems and proofs of these theorems की. So दोस्तों, so now that we have proved कि ये दोनों triangles basically are congruent triangles, then we know that corresponding angles, corresponding sides of congruent triangles are also equal, right? इसका मतलब ये है दोस्तों, so we can say now, so अगर आप इन दोनों triangles में देखोगे दोस्तों, so this angle is equal to this angle, so इस angle की उल्टी वाली side कौन सी है दोस्तों? Opposite side, that is this. इसका मतलब ये है दोस्तों that AB must be equal to, इस angle की उल्टी वाली side है दोस्तों CD. So we must have AB equal to CD because corresponding parts of congruent triangles, this is also CPCT, short form, corresponding parts of congruent triangles, they are also equal, right? So we have AB equals to CD. Now दोस्तों, this is what we wanted to prove, right? अगर दोनों chord they subtend equal angle at the center of the circle, then दोनों chord की length same है, and hence we have proven this. तो दोस्तों एक काम करते हैं, now let us just clean this up and आपको दिखाते हैं आपको टेस्ट में एग्जाम में how step by step you have to solve this theorem. So आप शुरुआत करोगे दोस्तों by stating what is given. We have a circle with center O. We draw two chords, say AB, CD as shown in the figure. So आपने circle draw की है, you have your center. Now यहाँ पे दोस्तों you have AB, आपने एक chord draw की है AB, आपने एक chord draw की है CD. Now we join OA, OB, OC, OD. The chords are drawn in such a way that angle subtended by each chord at center of the circle is equal. So इसका मतलब ये है दोस्तों that this angle is equal to this angle because the angle subtended by chord AB at center O is this angle. Similarly, angle subtended by chord CD at center O is this angle. So we have AOB is equal to COD. This is actually given to us. एक बार दोस्तों after we write given क्या है, then what do we write? उसके बाद हम लिखते हैं हमें क्या प्रूव करनी है. So दोस्तों हम देखते हैं we need to prove that lengths of the two chords are same. इसका मतलब है दोस्तों हमें दिखानी है AB is equal to CD. So this is what we have to prove. So दोस्तों now how we proceed? उसके बाद दोस्तों we actually start with the proof. In triangles AOB and COD, we have OA equals OC, both are radius of same circle. OB equals OD, same logic as above. And angle AOB is equals angle COD because this is given. AOB is equals COD, ये हमें already दी गई है. So what we find out is that this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and इन दोनों sides की जो बीच की angle है, this angle is actually equal to this angle. So हम कहते हैं दोस्तों that these two triangles are actually then congruent, right? Why? So we know then that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD as per SAS, side angle side congruence rule. That is side angle side congruence rule. So therefore दोस्तों we say AB equals CD. क्यों दोस्तों? Because अगर ये दोनों triangle congruent है then इनकी corresponding sides corresponding angles equal है. इसका मतलब दोस्तों अगर ये angle के साथ ये angle equal है, so इस angle की उल्टी वाली side है this and इस angle की उल्टी वाली side है this. इसका मतलब ये है दोस्तों that AB will be equal to CD and we say hence it is proved. So दोस्तों now आपने देखा दोस्तों how to prove that अगर आपको दो chord if they subtend equal angle at the center, that both chords must be equal in length. So दोस्तों this actually webisode, this theorem was the reverse or converse of the theorem, the last theorem that we saw in the webisode 6. So दोस्तों like we always at the end of the presentation that we hope you have followed us along. अगर there is any part of the proof that you have not understood, please do not hesitate. बेझिझक आप हमें send us a comment, let us know. We'll be more than happy to provide you with any clarification that you may need. So आज के इस presentation में इतना ही दोस्तों, अगले एपिसोड में फिर मिलेंगे, तब तक के लिए शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद.